Hi, I'm Melanie with Shreveport Sewing Center. Congratulations on owning a baby lock. Today we are going to talk about the baby lock Rachel, which is an updated version of the baby lock Grace. We'll go today and show you some key features, show you how to thread it and wind a bobbin, and get you started. This is the baby lock Rachel. She has 50 stitches. She's going to have several one-step buttonholes, some decorative stitches, and then of course your basic utility stitches. This is the display. To select a stitch, you will turn the dial either to the right or the left. And when you turn the dial, it will show you the presser foot and what letter presser foot to use. It shows you if you're on single needle or twin needle mode. It shows you your length, which is a basic 2.5. It's automatic, but you can adjust it longer or shorter. And it shows you your width. We're on a straight stitch, so our width is 0 unless we want to move our needle to the left or to the right. And also with a zigzag or a decorative stitch, this is where you change the width of it. This is a button. This is your automatic tie-off button. So if this button is selected, it will come up in your screen and it will tie off at the beginning and the end automatically for you in case you forget. The spools sit sideways, horizontal. So you have 3 different spool caps to use. So always choose the spool cap that's best for your spool. If we use a large spool, again, we'll use a larger spool cap. We don't want that thread to get caught on the edge. A medium spool cap and a small spool cap. So we'll start by threading the machine. So I'll take my thread. And with this size spool, I will use the larger spool cap. To wind the bobbin, we are going to follow the dotted line. To thread the machine, we will follow the solid line. And I'll always say if you can count, you can do this. We will take our bobbin out. This uses a 15 clasp bobbin, and we'll just snap it on the top. There's no more running the thread through the inside and top to the bobbin and holding it. This machine will do it for you. We'll take our thread and we're going to follow the dotted line. So we're going to snap it in where it says 1. Come behind the guide. 2 dotted line says to come to here. We're going to go around our post and under our tension spring. And make sure it's up underneath here to give tension when you're winding a bobbin to make it smooth. If it is not under here properly, then it will wind a lumpy bobbin and you cannot use it. Now we will come over to number 3 and 4. We will wind it around the bobbin clockwise about 5 or 6 times. And there's a cutter on the bottom. We will cut the thread. And we will slide the bobbin to the right. Notice when I slide the bobbin to the right, I can either use my presser foot with the speed high or my start-stop button if my presser foot is not plugged in. I will hit the start button and it will wind the bobbin. As the bobbin gets full, the bobbin will stop spinning, but you will still hear the motor running and you will have to hit the stop button. Motor still runs, so I have to hit stop. Then I will snap the bobbin back to the left, take it off, and use that same cutter to cut it. So that's winding a bobbin. To place the bobbin in the bobbin case, there is a helpful diagram. The thread should come from the top and go to the left of your bobbin. We will drop it in. Put a little tension with our finger on it as we follow the arrows all the way around, and it cuts it off. To insert the cover, we put it underneath our metal tension and we snap it down. Okay? Now we will thread the top. So now we're going to follow the solid line. And again, we're going to count. So number 1 snaps into here. Number 2 goes behind this guide. Come all the way down to 3. All the way back up to 4. Go to the right and then the left so that it will catch in the take-up lever. 5 says to come down. I'm going to go ahead and lower my presser foot now that I'm past the top tension. 6 is a snap right here above the needle from the right to the left. And then we are going to use our needle threader. To make sure that our needle threader and needle is in the right position, I will hit the needle up, needle down button to make sure that it is there. I'm going to push down and come across, and I'm just going to kind of hook it in the fork that goes with a wire in the needle, and then as I lift, I let go with my right hand and it puts a loop out the back. Pull the loop out of the back. Don't pull it from the front because then you will unthread it. And you have successfully threaded your Rachel. I also like to do a test to make sure it's threaded properly. If I raise my presser foot, it will pull smoothly. If I lower my presser foot, there is a resistance to where it bends the needle slightly. So that means that your tension and your threading is correct on the top. I also do a test on the bobbin. If I go to take the bobbin out, notice it is caught in the bobbin case tension down here. And then I will rethread it. If your thread is lumpy, or maybe your bottom thread looks like it's coming to the top of your thread, a lot of times it is not threaded correctly in that take-up lever. The bobbin case tension. So you would just need to rethread your bobbin.